TV1 Pentathlon Season 2. This is the hunt for the all-round champion. My name is Trishma Pinto.
And I'm Joel Outscoon. Well, we concluded a very successful Season 1 and here we are again with Pentathlon Season 2. And this season is going to be undoubtedly filled with a lot of excitement and laughter and a lot of knowledge. Am I right?
Yes, indeed, Joel. And of course, we are testing our players in all of these matches on a various set of skills, from their leadership to their risk-taking, to their vocabulary, to even their general knowledge. So I'm sure we're all in for a power-packed season ahead.
Very well said. Without much further ado, let's start off with introducing our very talented and eagerly awaiting schools to take stage on the very first day of Pentathlon Season 2. And we welcome our very first school on stage. Please put your hands together for Royal College, Colombo.
And facing off against them in today's match, we have all the way from Kandy. Let's give it up to St. Sylvester's College, Kandy.
Well, we start off by getting our teams introduced. Well, Royal College, let's start off with the captain and have a quick introduction of your team members.
Okay, I'm the captain, I'm Sujit Tisera, and on my right we have Akinda Udane, and on my left we have Gatika Oshada, we have Sandeep on my other side, and Senit.
Team members of Royal, are you all ready as well?
Yes.
They are ready, so that is the excitement from Royal College, Colombo. Trishma, what about your team?
Well, it's now time to find out how St. Sylvester's College has been preparing for this very exciting match. So let's go on to the captain. We have Sahan, who's captaining the St. Sylvester's side. How have you been preparing for this very exciting match?
I am Sahan Jairat of St. Sylvester's College, the captain. First I'm going to introduce our team members. Here Prajeevan, Ishan, Prananjay and Avinash. We have practiced well for Pentathlon Season 2.
Well, in order to undertake such a big task such as Pentathlon Season 2, we have an elite panel of judges who will be assisting us and undertaking a tedious task of scoring the points and judging these two very talented teams who are taking stage of Pentathlon Season 2. Let's put our hands together for Mrs. Lakshanti Gunaratna in Service Advisor Sri Java. Joined with her is Mrs. Ayoma Damayanti, teacher working with bilingual team in Ministry of Education.
And let's also call our two captains forward from Royal College, Colombo and St. Sylvester's College, Kandy.
So we start off with the toss and the captains have a selection to make here, either the TV1 logo or the Pentathlon logo. Which team selects which side?
I'm going to take the TV1 logo.
You are going to take TV1, which means the opponent is going to take
Pentathlon.
Okay, let's go for the toss. The sign is TV1 is which popped on the top. Royal College, what's your call?
I want to let them go first.
You are going to let your opponent go first. Are you ready?
Sure.
The teams are ready, so let's start off by giving them a big round of applause. Okay, so we have exchanged the decision of who will be going first, and Royal College won the toss and said that their opponent would go first. It's time for the battle to begin.
Yes, indeed. And we now move into our very first round here.
And what is that?
It's called Balance Your Quiz. In our very first round, Balance Your Quiz, each of our teams get to select 3 core players. And these 3 core players will come one by one in a challenge to balance a ping pong ball on a table tennis paddle.
So there is some more rules and regulations to this game. What are they, Krishna? How does it work?
Well, each of our players get 30 seconds to answer 5 questions. For the first 4 questions answered correctly, they get 5 points each. If the fifth question is answered correctly, they get 10 points. But they have to be really careful because if they drop the ping pong ball even once, they are disqualified and they get minus 10 points.
With that also being said, if the team collectively answers 10 or more questions correctly, they will be awarded 10 points as a bonus.
That's right. And so with those rules being now articulated, it's time for us to begin. Let's get started by finding out who the co-players are from Sylvester's College.
Avinash, Rananjay and myself.
Royal College, I would like to ask the captain, who have you selected your 3 co-players to take part in the first game?
It's going to be me, Gatika and Akida.
Who will be coming first from St. Sylvester's College?
Avinash.
Avinash. Let's give it up to Avinash.
Are you ready? Krishma, shall we start off?
Yes, indeed.
So let's give it up. 3, 2, 1. Your time starts now.
Name the president of Cuba.
Rahul Castro,
Correct. Which country has the most number of active volcanoes?
Indonesia,
Correct. Fairy tale writer Hans Christian Andersen is from which country?
America,
Wrong. The answer is Denmark. What is the most common element in the human body?
Carbon,
Wrong. Oxygen is the correct answer. Name the only Asian country in the top 10 Summer Olympic gold medal winning countries.
China,
Correct. Your questions are up.
Give it up for Avinash. Who's going to take the circle next?
I'm going to come.
Okay, the captain from Royal College. Give it up for him as well. The time starts when I say 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Your time starts now.
Name the Prime Minister of Russia.
Pass.
The answer is Dmitry Medvedev. Name the world's largest landlocked country.
Kyrgyzstan. Kazakhstan.
Okay.
You are now disqualified with a minus 10.
Don't worry, you got more rounds where you can catch up on. Yeah? The effort matters. Give it up for the captain of Royal College. Good try, good try, good try. Okay, right.
The correct answer for the world's largest landlocked country is Kazakhstan. Indeed, so St. Sylvester's College, who's coming up next?
Myself.
All right, let's give it up to Captain Sahan.
Shall we start? Okay, so your time starts in 3, 2, 1, now.
Name the explorer who discovered West Indies in the Caribbean Sea.
Christopher Columbus.
Correct. How many different strokes are there in Olympic swimming events?
4.
Correct. Which politician was the longest serving leader of Malaysia?
Pass.
The answer is Mahathir Mohamad. Name the world's biggest wheat producing country.
China.
Correct. Robert Mugabe was the president of which country?
Zimbabwe.
Correct. Your questions are up.
Give it up. Royal College, are you ready? Who's coming up next?
Gatika.
The time starts in 3, 2, 1, now.
Prince Henry the Navigator is a native of which country?
England,
Wrong. The answer is Portugal. Which event is the longest in distance in Olympic Games?
1500 running,
Wrong. It's 50 kilometers walk. Which politician was the longest serving leader of Singapore?
Lee Kuan Yew,
Correct. Name the world's biggest cotton producing country.
China,
Correct. Jacob Zuma was the president of which country?
South Africa.
Correct. Your questions are up. St. Sylvester's College, Kandy. Who is coming up next?
Rananjay.
All right, let's give it up to Rananja.
The time starts in 3, 2, 1, now.
Name the first ever Nobel Peace Prize recipient. The answer is Henry Dunant or Frederick Passé. Which country holds the world record for the most runs in an ODI innings?
Australia,
Wrong. The answer is England. What is the chemical symbol of the element xenon?
Pass.
The answer is Xe. What does HTTP stand for in websites?
Pass.
The answer is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. 1000 gigabytes is known as what?
1 terabyte.
That's right, terabyte is the correct answer. Your questions are up.
Okay, so Krishma, we have one more to go from Royal College. Who is that?
Akida.
Let's start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Name the first US president to have won the Nobel Peace Prize.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Correct. England made the world record for most runs in an ODI against which country?
India.
Wrong, Pakistan. What is the chemical symbol of element lead?
PB.
Correct. What does S stand for in HTTPS in websites?
System.
Wrong, it's secure. 1 byte is made out of how many bits?
8 bits.
Correct. Your time is up.
Time's up.
Don't go anywhere, stay right with us.
Okay.
Because coming back after Joel finishes playing with the ping pong ball is a lot more excitement. So stay tuned with us. This is TV1 Pentathlon
Season 2. Welcome back. This is TV1 Pentathlon Season 2.
It's time now for us to find out what the scores are at the end of round 1. So let's get started and take a look.
Great, let's go with the points.
At the end of round 1, which is Balance Your Quiz, we have Royal College with 30 points. And we have St. Sylvester's College Kandy with a total so far of 55 points.
What's the next round?
Well, our next round also has to do a lot with impressing because our next round is called Express to Impress.
What are the rules like in this game?
Well, this game and this round is actually quite entertaining because all 5 of our team players get to take part and they will have to act out a story based on a very dramatic lead that we provide them based on the chit that they pick up right now. And they will be judged on a variety of factors such as their imagination and creativity and acting skills, pronunciation, diction, a whole range of such things. So here we are with St. Sylvester's College Kandy. The captain Sahan is all set to pick out his topic for Express to Impress. This is the topic for St. Sylvester's College Kandy. Kamani is a timid girl. She was from Polonnaruwa and had to travel 3 kilometers every evening for tuitions. Since O-level exams were approaching, she had to work extra hard since she had high ambitions to meet. One evening, when she was returning home through the deserted lane, she saw a shadow following her. She was very scared and suddenly...
Suddenly, what happens? Give it up for St. Sylvester's College Kandy expressing to impress.
My God, today also I have a tuition class.
Tuition?
Why
Yeah.
the hell
Why the hell are
are
you going for tuition? He's going to tuition classes. Stinks. Tuition. Look at us. We are free. Life is games, shopping, movies, phones, songs,
But that is not education.
education. What the hell are you talking about? Look at him. He's talking about tuition. Yeah, look at him. He's some type of a fool. Come,
Oh, man.
let's go. Let's go and watch a
Also, we
movie.
have to watch that movie.
Yeah, come. Let's go.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
God. Now I have to walk 3 kilometers. 3,000 meters. 3. No need of that. Oh my God. Yes, E equal MC squared and Pythagoras theorem. Yes, the first president of USA.
You can't get that right. You can't do it. Shut up. That's
God.
nonsense. Nonsense. Why are you trying to remember? You're
I
wasting your
can't
time.
do this.
I
I
told
can't
him.
bear. Oh my
I told
God.
him. Let's go. Let's go.
Too many
Wasting
tuition
his
classes.
time. Let's watch
I
a
can't
movie.
bear this.
Come.
I have this has become a headache. Why?
Ha ha ha! You saw me, right? I am a spirit. Why are you looking like that? I don't like it. We are not like your bad friends.
Bad friends?
Yeah, we are your good friends. Yeah, they are going to ruin yourself. Playing video games, watching movies. You have to determine your education.
Yeah, just selfish on you. So please understand that and live on your own. If you believe on them, you'll lose your life and your life will be ruined.
Yeah, you are correct. I'm gonna go to my tuition class. Thank you so much.
Choose a friend, a good friend.
They're here with Royal College and they're all set to pick out their topic for Express to Impress. Suchit, which one will you choose? All right.
I'm waiting to see what that is going to be, and Trishma is ready to read it out.
Sonam and Ajit were best of friends since childhood and always helped each other in every aspect. One day, Sonam was very ill and diagnosed to have a kidney failure. Ajit was very sad and was always by her side. Ajit secretly planned to donate his best friend a kidney, as he felt having 2 kidneys without his childhood friend is of no meaning. So one day,
Sonam and Ajit were best friends since their childhood. They played together, they studied together, they colored together, they cried together, they did everything together. Unfortunately, after a few months, Sonam got a kidney disease. Ajit died. Sonam wakes up. From there,
What happened? Ajit, 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 why aren't you waking up? Ajit! What happened to him? Please open the door.
why?
What happened to him? What happened to my friend?
He donated his kidney to you.
So, why isn't he waking up?
He unfortunately passed away.
What? No. No.
Yes.
What happened? Why? Why did he... Ajit, please, wake up. Why did you give your kidney to my best friend? Why? Why, Ajit?
Now it's all over. He's dead.
I don't know what you did.
So, Ajit decided to give his to donate his kidney to Sonam. So, after a complex operation, Ajit dies and Sonam gets his life. So,
Friendship is more important than even a kidney. A person gave his own life to protect a friend who who he knew for his whole life. Friendship is one of the most important things you can ever see, and it doesn't matter if you give your own life, but if you can save a friend's life.
We have no chance to make the decision here, and that's why we have an elite panel of judges lined up for Pentathlon Season 2. And I would shift our attention to Mrs. Ayoma Damayanti, teacher working with bilingual team in the Ministry of Education, to give out the results of round 2.
Both schools presented their drama very well. Actually, according to the criteria given to us, we have given marks. Royal College Colombo has scored 65 marks, while Sylvester College Kandy has scored 70 marks.
let's find out what the total is so far after the end of our second round. Royal College is so far at 95 points. And St. Sylvester's College Kandy is in the lead right now with 125 points.
This is the game changer. The basketball could change the destiny of these two teams competing for a final title. And what is that game-changing round, Trishma?
The next round is called Word the Basket. Each of our teams has a choice to pick out from one of many 12 alphabet words. And they get to choose 3 co-players who then move forward to try and successfully net a ball into the basket. They have the choice to reveal any word of their choice, and if they are only able to successfully net the ball into the basket, they get 10 points and a letter revealed.
Captain has to make a decision. Select the 3 players of this round.
Prajivan, Ishan and Rananje.
Okay, likewise, Royal College, have you selected your 3 players?
Senit, Akida and Gatika.
Captain will be selecting one number where the word will be revealed.
Number 2.
This is word number 2. Let's take a look.
Okay, contestants, take a look at the word. 2 spaces E, 2 spaces H, 2 spaces M, 1 space N, and another space at the end. Captain, before your contestant comes forward, what is the word you're going to lock first?
The first blank.
The first blank is what he says is going to be locked. Contestant number 1, are you ready? This is your challenge. Let's go for it. I would like to ask the captain, which would you like to unlock?
The first blank after H.
That was a close one, a close one. Which letter do we lock?
The blank before H. The first blank before H.
Can we have the contestant?
Sure.
And there you have the letter unlocked. It is W before the H.
Avinash,
Are you sending forward another contestant from our team?
we are sending the fourth player.
You are sending the 4th player. Okay, which letter would you like to lock?
The letter before E. The letter before E.
The letter before E is what
Like-
he says, what he would like to unlock. Okay, that leads to a deduction of points. Captain, your call. Are you going to send the final contestant, or are you all going to decide upon the word?
We are not sending the.
Okay, so you have a limited amount of time to decide what the word is. Your time clicks as we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up, team. Let's see what it's overwhelming. Team Sylvester, did you even have a thought that it would be that word?
Never.
A good game there, but let's see what the opponents, Royal College Colombo. Are you all ready, team?
Yes.
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 Krishma has the numbers, and let's see how lucky you are in picking up.
This is word number 13.
Number 13 is what the captain of Royal College Colombo selected. Let's take a look at the word. So we have the word with 2 blank spaces to start off with. Then we have D, again 2 blank spaces, P, 2 blank spaces, F, 1 blank space, R, and lastly another blank space. Captain, which letter would you like to
First letter.
unlock?
The first letter.
The first box. Okay, and have you selected who is going to go first?
Gatika.
Let's go for it. Close call, close call. What's the next to be unlocked? Captain,
The word before P.
the word before P is what he says needs to be unlocked. Okay, who are you sending?
Send it.
A good one by Senit from Royal College. Okay, the last one. Or maybe there are more, 2 others that you want to send. Who do you want to send? But before that, which letter would you like unlocked?
The last letter.
Okay, who are you sending?
Akid.
Goes with a bump. Oh Okay, good try, good try. Captain makes a call. Are you going with the other player or are you stopping from there? Or how does it work for you?
We are going to take the fourth player, the word after P. I'm going to put the letter.
The word
The letter after P.
after P.
P.
Okay, and who's the player?
I'm going.
You are the player, the captain of the team. That was a close one. Okay. One final chance. Are you going to decide what the word is? Or are you going to send another player? Captain of the team, what the word is.
We are going to try to find the word.
Okay, let's see how it goes.
Under prefers UNDERPREFERS.
Let's take a look at what the word is. Underperform is the word.
Well, the suspense doesn't have to carry on very long. We'll be back very shortly with the results so far at the end of the third round. Don't go anywhere, stay right with us. This is TV1 Pentathlon Season 2. Welcome back. This is TV1 Pentathlon Season 2. And we are back with the results after 3 rounds. Let's find out how our two schools have fared so far.
Of course, 3 rounds, but very challenging rounds. And so was the concluded round just before the break. And we took a small breather because there was a lot of tension build up between the players. So, do we read out the points?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, let's do that.
For the third round, which was worth the basket, we had no change in marks as both the teams have scored themselves 0 points each. And therefore, at the end of 3 rounds, the total so far stands as follows. We have Royal College with 95 points, St. Sylvester's College Kandy with 125 points.
Okay, so the next round we will be working it out with these very colorful things like you mentioned. And what is it called? It's called Round 4 Target Your Knowledge. As you see the colors, let me read out what each color represents of which topic your team will be answering. Blue represents sports and games. Yellow stands for art and entertainment. Red for science and technology. Orange for history. Green for geography. Purple for literature. And of course, white is the trump where you could select whichever the following topics I read. To take stage next in round 4 is going to be St. Sylvester's College Kandy. And who is the player to take stage first?
Ishan, Avinash and myself.
And have you selected what color you're going to hit on? Okay, your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go. That was a trump.
Which subject are you going to go in for?
We are going to select history.
History. And would you like to go in for a double?
No.
No. All right, playing it safe. Let's take a look at your image. Name this primary national founder of the State of Israel and the first Prime Minister of Israel. Your options are A. Ariel Sharon, B. Yitzhak Shamir, C. David Ben Gurion, or D. Shimon Peres.
The answer is D.
You said D as
Yeah.
your answer. This is the incorrect answer. The correct answer is C. David Ben Gurion.
While Sylvester College Kandy fails in their first attempt, let's see how Royal College faces their attempt. Who are you putting forward from your team?
Akida.
Okay, come forward. 3, 2. Again, what you're going to select?
We are going to take sports.
They say they're going to select sports. Trishma,
Would you like to go in for a double?
No.
All right, let's take a look at your image. Name this racing driver currently driving in Formula One for Ferrari and is a 4-time Formula One world champion. Your options are A. Nico Rosberg, B. Lewis Hamilton, C. Fernando Alonso, or D. Sebastian Vettel.
What again?
Your time is running out. Time up.
D.
Your time is up. The correct answer is D. Sebastian Vettel.
So we move on with the opposing team to come forward, and the captain, please suggest who is coming forward for the next competition.
Ishan.
Are you ready? You are ready. Let me spin it first. 3, 2, 1. Okay. That was a hard one to stop. It's listed down. Purple literature.
Name this best-selling author who wrote thriller novels, including Da Vinci Code. Your options are A. James Patterson, B. Stephen King, C. Dan Brown, or D. John Grisham.
The answer is C. Dan Brown.
C. Dan Brown is the correct answer.
Royal College Colombo, it's your time now. Who are you going to send for the next round? 3, 2, 1, go for it. If you hit out of that board, it is a disqualification. Sylvester College, who are you sending? The
Avinash.
last contestant.
Avinash.
3, 2, 1, go for it. It is a green. Green is geography and team. Are you ready? Trishma has the question for you.
Here's your question. Name this dormant volcano which has been the subject of many scientific studies because of its shrinking glaciers and disappearing ice fields. Your options are A. St. Helens, B. Kilimanjaro, C. Etna, or D. Mount Fuji.
The answer is D. D.
You've gone in for D. Mount Fuji. That is the incorrect answer. Your correct answer is B. Kilimanjaro.
So, Royal College Colombo has one more chance to shine. Otto, let's see what happens. Who are you sending forward?
Gatika.
3, 2, 1, go. Whoa. Okay. Okay, so he strikes blue once again on the chart, which means since you got the category before, you have another chance to go ahead with. Okay, so the contestant from Royal College has struck it on sports and games, but the game is such, if you have selected the same category before in a previous round, that means you stand another chance, not for sports and games, but let's try your luck with something else. Here you go. 3, 2, 1. That was a close, very close one, but he gets it to green. Geography.
We are
All
going
right,
double.
you've
We are
got
going-
geography. Would you like to go in for a double?
Yes, we are going for a double.
Yes, they are going in for a double. So let's take a look at the image. When this was opened to the public in 2000, it was the world's tallest Ferris wheel. In which city do you find this world-famous attraction? A. Toronto, B. New York, C. Paris, or D. London?
D. London.
This is a double question. That's the answer you're going with. They said D, London. Just to remind the audience, if it is a correct answer, they get 50 points. But if it's an incorrect answer, they will get minus 15. The correct answer is D, London.
A very challenging round it was, and I'm sure the scores must have changed a lot. Yes?
Yes, indeed. In fact, there's a dramatic difference, and the gap between the two schools have really narrowed. So in the next round, we can't tell who's going to win because it's really going to be a challenging round indeed. Let's find out how both our schools have done at the end of the fourth round. In the fourth round, which was Target Your Knowledge, we had Sylvester College scoring themselves 25 points. And for Royal College Colombo, they have scored themselves 50 points. So let's find out what the total is at the end of 4 rounds. We have Royal College with 145 points. And we have St. Sylvester's College Kandy still in the lead with 150 points.
Well, just a very, very little margin, as you started off by saying, just 5 points away. Well, I think it was very beneficial for Royal College because they selected in one round saying that they will go with the double. So that was one good decision which they made, I would say, in the previous round. Well, this is not it. We got yet another very exciting round, and that is buzzer round.
In our final round, which is the buzzer round, each of our teams get equal opportunity to hear out 10 questions. And any team that is the first to hit the buzzer and answer the question correctly gets 10 points. If it's a wrong answer or a no answer, they will get minus 5 points.
Well, there you go. Those were the rules and regulations put down by Krishma for round 5, which is the final round. And I think without much further delay, let's start off quickly with the buzzer round.
This power-hitting left-hander became the only cricketer to have hit a 6 off the very first ball, a test cricket match. Senith.
Chris Gale.
The correct answer is Chris Gale. Melinda Kelmand won the first Olympic gold for Kosovo, which was identified by UN as a failed state. In which sport did she win this gold? Sahan?
Judo.
Judo is the correct answer. World Labour Day is celebrated on 1st of May every year around the world, except in United States where it was originated. In which month does US celebrate its Labour Day? Time up, and the correct answer is September. Columbia University of New York shows the recipient of this prestigious award given for achievements in newspaper, magazine, online journalism, literature, and musical composition in the United States. Name it. Sahan?
Pulitzer Award.
The correct answer is Pulitzer. That's right. In 1937, this movie became Disney's first animated feature film based on a fairy tale published by Grimm.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is the correct answer. Question number 6. RSVP is one of the most common acronyms in use today on invitations to parties and special events. It means Respondez s'il vous plaît in French. What does it mean in English? Sandeep?
Please respond.
That is the correct answer. Question number 7. More than 1 billion websites are currently on the World Wide Web registered under various domain names. In 1985, the world's first registered domain name was found. Name it. Time up, and the correct answer is symbolics.com. We move on now to the next question. According to Forbes magazine, who is the world's highest paid athlete at present? Time up, and the correct answer is Cristiano Ronaldo. Name the renowned American cultural anthropologist who was named by Time magazine as the Mother of the World in 1969. Time up, and the correct answer is Margaret Mead. We now move on to the final question. Which country holds the record for having the most number of UNESCO World Heritage Sites? Akinder?
Italy.
Italy is the correct answer.
Well, with that very exciting round, here we have to decide what the score is of the fifth and final round of Pentathlon Season 2 between these two very talented schools, and the heartbeat is of course increasing, no Trushma?
That's right, but before we find out what the results are, let's take a short break. This is TV1 Pentathlon Season 2.
Welcome back, you're with Pentathlon Season 2. Well, we are here right after this short commercial break which we took just to get the results out for you.
Yes, indeed. But before we reveal what the results are and which school has won, it's time for us now to find out who the pentathlete of the day is. So let's ask the judges as to who their choice has been for the best player today.
And in order to read out who the pentathlete of this very challenging competition is, I have the privilege of handing it all over to Mrs. Lakshandi Gunratna, in-service advisor Sri Javadhanpura Zone, to read the pentathlete of this competition.
It had been a very tight competition today, and I would like to congratulate both teams. And according to the overall performances, the pentathlete today is Gatika from Royal College.
Give it up for the contestant from Royal College. Well, like we just heard who the pentathlete of this competition is, I'm sure all of you would like to know, and even the schools would like to know what the score of the round 5 is.
Well, let's find out how Sylvester College has done in this round. St. Sylvester's College Kandy in the 5th and final round scored themselves 20 points. And Royal College Colombo in the final round scored for themselves 40 points. Where does that leave our schools right now? We have St. Sylvester's College Kandy with a grand total of 170 points. And we have Royal College Colombo with a grand total of 185 points.
Shall we also put our hands together for the team who gave a very good competition here this day today? Give it up for St. Sylvester's College Kandy.
On that note, it's now time for us to invite our judges to please join us on stage as we hand over the prizes for the pentathlete of the day, as well as tokens of appreciation to St. Sylvester's College Kandy.
To hand over the first certificate being presented on this very stage here at Pentathlon Season 2, let's put our hands together to Gatika from Royal College, Colombo for securing the pentathlete of this competition. And a certificate is presented by Mrs. Ayoma Damayanti and Mrs. Lakshanti Gunaratna, who have been assisting us with this competition, giving their judgment out.
And it's now time for us to appreciate and recognize the very, very hard-working boys of St. Sylvester's College Kandy who put up a tough fight till the very last question. Let's give them a round of applause as they come up to get their certificate.
Two amazing teams battled it out for a title, and we enjoyed here on set being with these two very talented schools. And next week too we'll be seeing very amazingly talented two schools here at the same moment. So it's time for us to wrap things up.
Don't forget to tune in next week, same time on the same channel. This is TV1 Pentathlon Season
2.
Build up a future so young. We know learning is endless, a sea of knowledge.